6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This program contains violent content which may be too intense for some. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone. Sorry, but my video's not working. So I'm going to have to do it with the avatar tonight. But that's okay. You don't want to see me anyways. You want to see what I've got. So I've had a little bit of an issue with internet and the laptop tonight. Internet yesterday. It's been frustrating. And I'm also trying to pack and get ready to leave for Indiana tomorrow. I work half a day, so 11 my time, 12 Eastern, I will get done, and then I'm on the road for many hours. So, welcome everyone. So glad you're here. Hi Carly, how you doing? Sees through, nice to see you. Andrea, welcome, welcome. Hello, just Deb. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Let's see here. Jinx, it's so good to see you. I hope you're feeling better, darling. Let's see. Rescue all the dogs. Nice to see you here. Raggedy Susan. Hello. Dean says, Marv, feel like you don't get enough credit for what you do. Just want to say thanks. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate it. Taco Fall, how are you? Yes, you do get to see me all weekend. Andrea, yes, yes. Can't wait. Mothers of Dragons, nice to see you. Aw, Jinx, I'm so glad you're here, and I sure hope you're feeling better. So, I don't have a long time tonight, so I pulled up some of the stuff in my folder, and we're going to go through it. This is an interactive chat, so as I'm showing you these things after each one, we're just going to pause here and see what you have to say and just, talk about it. Hey, Miss Persevere, how you doing? So, once again, welcome to everybody that's in the chat and everyone that will be watching the replay. Please remember to like and share. And let's see. Like, share, subscribe if you like. We are a fan-funded page, so we do welcome super chats, super stickers, and donations to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. All right, I'm going to start my screen. I got to remember to hit audio, because I think I have one. Yes, I do. I have one video. We all should remember what this video is. It's very short, but here we go. What? Wait a bit and then try again. I don't want to wait a bit. All right. I told you I'm having some technical difficulties tonight. All right. First picture. Who's this man? Anybody know? It must be at some sporting event. I'm thinking, yeah, the name just went right out of my mind. Is this the guy that lost his keys? What's his name? Andrew and Tia. I'm going to be staying by Kokomo, and I am going to be in Tipton all weekend. Oh, yes. Pat Brown lost keys, but I think this is at Ashley Garth's father. No, that's not PB. But if you see the person sitting next to him, yes. I don't remember what his first name is, but that is Ashley Garth's dad. So, you got it, Mothers of Dragons. Not Pat Brown, nope. No, that's Ashley Garth's dad. But this is one of the pictures that I had saved in my folder because he looks similar to our sketch. So, oh, okay. Well, if you're close to Tipton on October 2nd at 6 p.m., we'll be at the Tipton City Park for Tabitha Shuck Rains, her 21st vigil. It's the 25th or 21st anniversary of her unaliving, and we'll be there to honor her. Yeah, he does. He does. And that's why I have him in here. We've done side-by-sides for the past 6 years, so I don't have a side-by-side, but I definitely had a picture of him. All right, sorry about that. I was coughing again. I do good until nighttime. All right. So Andrew says this is a Colts game. Don't know Don't know where or when. Every man and everybody over 30 looks like Bridge Guy. Yep, you got that right, Frenchie. All right. Next. Anybody know who this gentleman is? We don't see him very often. The Tabitha Vigil is October 2nd, so Monday night at 6 p.m. at the Tipton City Park. DG? Yep, you guys got it. Derek German. So I put this one in here because it shows people who were at that presser. And I've got other photos that we'll go through. But does anybody out there recognize anyone in this picture? Yes, Monday, October 2nd at 6 p.m. at the Tipton City Park. Anybody recognize anyone in this picture? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Oops, made it too big. Ooh, all right, Frenchie. All right, Jinx would love to meet ya. So a lot of these people I do not recognize at all. Well, you know him. That was the mayor, Shane Evans. I can't tell if this is Julie or not. Julie Melvin. Okay. Yep, looks like Julie. And I think these may just be members of press or community members. I think this blurry guy back here might be Holman. I'm not sure. Shane Evans, yep. All right, let's see what we got next. All right. This is another picture. So you can see how much press was at this conference. And this is when the new sketch was released of the young guy. And then we know off onto this side here was where the family was sitting at that time. This didn't seem like it was that big of a room for as many press and community members, family members, police officers. In the pictures, it doesn't seem that big. Maybe it was. Couple more people at the conference. Yep, Carrie in the left bottom. Okay. I don't know why Curly J's picture is on here. I believe this is, yep. Libby's grandfather. So, another gentleman at the press conference. Oh, we saw that one. So is this who you thought was Carrie? I don't know, Miracle Hearts. Yes, sorry, phone doesn't like Vito. Vito in the back. Okay. So this would be Vito then instead of who I thought was Holman? So this is a map. And showing the road here, the Delphi Cemetery, and I believe what would have been the old gravel pit. And I think we were looking this up, trying to figure out where that would have been compared to Ron Logan's house and where on his property that would have been. But with this map, it's pretty hard to tell. Kind of crazy. What do y'all think about that one? I think they're trying to say that this is the bridge over here. Then you've got the creek. See, Frenchie says 2 trolls that mark the gravel pits, same that CM carries on his good luck charm. Yeah. But, you know, you've got the bridge here. We know right in here is where the crime scene would have been. So does that mean when you're going up the hills to get back to the cemetery, that's where the gravel pit used to be? Yeah, I'm thinking over in here is where his house would be. Yeah, you're right. You didn't get your reminder. I'm sorry. Don't bridges cross water? Yes. That's why this is kind of weird. It's almost like they didn't want to draw out the bridge all across the creek. And they put it way up too high. All right, what do I got next? This lovely map. What do you mean by swall, Frenchie? I'm not familiar with that term. I think that's what they're trying to say, is that's the cemetery. So cemetery, and just next is Logan's property, right? But there's an old spot where there was a small rock quarry. But the gravel pit, yeah. I have to watch that one. I'm kind of wondering if all these years later, that's what made that steep hill to go back up to the cemetery itself. Is the gravel pit rock quarry. So here's a little bit different version. Do you need a pointer, Julia? Not sure what this is supposed to symbolize. And make it a little bit bigger. I have no idea what that's supposed to symbolize there. Oh, yeah. You can make lots of money off that stuff. So here's the cross. Under the word Delphi. So you're saying like right here, where Logan's property is. Yep. Oh, okay. Never heard that before. See, I'm learning something from you guys. Yeah, so a little bit different. Circled. Here we have the family representing with their tie-dyed shirts, doing an interview. I like how they all wore the tie-dye, but Anna's wearing brighter colors and a different style. All right. So I guess as you see this picture, the room looks bigger for that conference. And I'm looking here. Arrow pointing at this guy, not sure why. I'm just looking around here. More police officers. Okay, so is this Vito right here? What? Did I close that picture out? Oh, darn it all. I have to go back and look at that. So once again, this guy right here. Can everybody see where I'm moving my cursor? Is this Vito? Because I'm trying to figure out who each one of them is. They've changed over the years. I'm trying to zoom in over here. I don't recognize anybody else. But that's just me. Oh, okay. He's probably more over here out of the picture then. Here's that picture. We're trying to zoom in. Figure out what all he has on him. Definitely see the white, prevalent white here in this picture. Can't really see much of anything else except for the shape of him. Definitely can't see anything with the face. And even the pants got distorted on this picture. Saw McCain, yep. Oh, look. This is one of the pictures that Mr. Steve used of Randy. Okay, Jinx, sounds good. When we did, I don't know if a lot of you saw those videos, but Steve was trying to use Frank and Randy and then see if he could tell if BG was altered in any way. So this is one of the pictures that he used in those videos. Oh, yeah. And then he took a picture of Frank the regular way and overlaid BG's jacket over Frank. And that was the first time he said he was able to take the jacket off of BG and actually try to put it on somebody else. So it's kind of weird because you could tell the first attempt he had it too high, but then he got it kind of right. Oh, cool. Thank you. This was another picture, number 74, where we were trying to look at different angles and see different, because what he did is he slowed it down as he was walking. Yes, I agree. Frenchie, the original BG photo is totally different. So this was number 74 that he did, I believe, or 47 at the time. It's just backwards here. See, now, to me, this does look like a mask. The white thing. Not a ski mask or anything like that. But, definitely looks like a face covering of some sort. A gator? Yep. Welcome, Judy. So everything in this picture is like reversed. Because the pouch would be over here. His hand in the pocket or by the side of him is over here. It's kind of weird to see it this way. This guy looks familiar, but I can't remember his name. These are more pictures of the conference. But look at their faces. So solemn and serious. Wabash and Erie Canal Interpretive Center. I don't know that I've ever gone over by that area. I think I've just pretty much stuck right to town and just to the Monon High Bridge. So one of these times I'll have to go check that out. It's a great question, Digital. I mean, we know the original photo had one of the girl's arms in it. And why they took it down and didn't just keep that is beyond me. I think they should have kept it up. But I mean, I know why they took it down. They didn't want you to be able to compare the two and see the differences. But we did that anyway. Next. Well, Digital or Frenchie, where do you live? I know here in Wisconsin, February, it's supposed to be below 0 temps. So That's like probably the coldest month here. And I know Indiana's a little bit warmer than us, but 45 for that time to me would seem pretty warm. I'd love it in February if I had a 45-degree weather day. They've scrubbed lots of original articles about this case. Yes, they have. They is police officers, not necessarily Liggett, whoever was in charge. Could have been any of them. $45 doesn't seem like that unreasonably warm. Oh, to me it would be. All right. So here we have Abby's obituary. Abigail J. Abby Williams, 13 of Delphi, died Tuesday, February 14th, 2017. She was born June 23rd, 2003, in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, to her mother, Anna M. Williams. Abby was an 8th grader at Delphi Community Middle School, where she played saxophone in the school band and was on the volleyball team. She had attended several area churches with her family. She enjoyed reading and had a big reading count numbers in her language arts class. She loved to camp and swim and loved being outdoors. She liked riding ATVs with her family on camping trips to Michigan. She loved all animals, especially her cat Bongo. She enjoyed photography and art, drawing and creating little masterpieces that decorated her mother's home. She and her good friend Libby were excited and looking forward to planning their next 4 years of school together. Surviving mother Anna M. Williams of Delphi, maternal grandparents Diane and Eric Erskine of Delphi, Cliff Williams of Grand Rapids, Michigan, maternal great-grandparents Jacqueline DeWeese of Rossville, Royal Erskine of Westerberg, Michigan, aunts and uncles, special cousins. She was preceded in death by her maternal great-grandparents and Aunt Jamie. And then it just says that from Saturday from 4 to 8 at the Delphi Community High School with a lantern release at 8 p.m. in front of the middle school. Private family funeral and burial will take place Sunday. And then it talks about the tip line. Hi, Kelt. How you doing? Yeah. It's sad. Her dad should have been mentioned, but there obviously was animosity between parties, so his name was not put on there. I know that there was a barn where flowers were left in it. I would not be surprised if there was a forensic team all in those barns. Yeah. All right. A screenshot. Mike Patty was the only family member participating in the unofficial search after midnight. After midnight, no one was searching upstream, northeast of the Monon High Bridge, where the girls' bodies were found. The nighttime unofficial search ended between 1:30 a.m. and 2 a.m. at the fire department, which is far west of the bridge and trails. All right, let's see here. Who lawyered up immediately? I believe I have. There is a picture somewhere in this arsenal of things that I have of the flowers in the barn. Still coughing, Kelt. Still coughing. Let's see here. Lit up like a nighttime football game, huh? So, what other times have we heard that the search actually ended? Thank you, Mimi of 6. I'll try that. I'll try anything. At night, I usually do hot tea with honey, but I have not done that yet tonight. So, no one was searching upstream? Really? And the official search ended between 1:30 and 2. Didn't we hear that it was more like midnight that it ended? Ah, yes. More craziness with photos. So that was one of the photos that Mr. Steve came up with. And that was of Frank. We can. What else do we have here? BG's hat had similar matching marks as Pat Brown's hat. His cheeks and pronounced nose seemed to fit as well as other facial features such as his eye-to-eye spacing. So trying to match things up. Haven't done too well on that, huh? Okay, the area that is circled in red, west 300 north, is where Wilson's Bridge is located. a drivable bridge over Deer Creek. Yes, I've been over that bridge. There's room for approximately 2 cars to park there. This is also a potential spot where BG could have parked his car for him to walk back after the murders. For reference, Ron Logan's property is the black and white checkered marker. Pat Brown's property is the area marked by the green circle. Okay. Let's blow this up a little bit. So for reference, Ron Logan's property is the black and white checkered marker. And this is where Pat Brown's would be. And this is where Wilson's Bridge would be. And I drove all the way down here and over the bridge, turned around, and went back. There's a video of that somewhere too. I don't think so, Kelt. Not much of anything. This is a better layout, though, because it does show the properties better on this map. So that I like. I've never seen proof of it either. We just hear it as a story. Yep. She denied he ever lost his keys. Yes, she did. I have a screen print on that too, see-throughs. All right. Screenshots. I know it's a long shot, but I thought I'd take a chance. I know y'all were dating, and you would know since y'all communicated. Did Abby have a cell phone? Now, I don't know what order this is. Why are you asking? I'm in a group, and they're debating. I like to have facts. I try to find out the truth. The truth is, it's been 5 years. 5 years for what? They're debating on if she had a cell phone or not. Thought you know the truth since y'all dated. Why does it matter? In 5 years since she died, like y'all get annoyed when you come to me with all this stuff like I done? You get annoyed when you come to me with all this stuff like I done? Gave up knowing they were going to find a guy a week after she died, and 5 years later, still no sign? Why are you all still trying for? It's actually been 3 years, 2017, and justice for the girls is why we won't give up. There's no reason to get defensive. It was a simple yes or no question. Same thing, but I'm JS. It's been too long, like, for no one's gonna find him. You really think that? I think Ellie already knows who it is. Just tying up loose ends to make a case. Right, man. Y'all are crazy. I was her boyfriend, and I even think it's not going to happen. That's sad. Seems no one local really cares if BG is found or not. Because it's not going to happen. Why are you so confident? Because of corruption? I'll take the no answer for Abby's phone as she had one. I'm not telling you if she did or not. Like, go find out on your own. I don't know why everyone comes to me about problems with her. I've moved on. It don't faze me no more. There are no problems with her. Just thought you'd know since you dated her and y'all texted, I'm sure. Okay, that's for you to find out on your own and for you to find out that you're wasting your time. Have fun. She's not answering, says you not answering says a lot. It says she does. Thanks for your time. Have a good rest of the week. And he says, laughing out loud, you're wrong. Wow. That's interesting. But at the end, he says you not answering says a lot. Says she does, and he says laughing out loud, "You're wrong." Let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to go with that myself, since nobody can prove that he actually did. Let's see here. In my mind, what needs to be clearly established is if those four men mentioned actually knew things around the CS that only the killers would know. French says these people all know what happened and who did it. Sounds like a nice kid. I'm sure he was done getting asked questions. It's not what you know, but what you can prove. That is the key phrase, French, of this whole case and everything that's happening right now. Wasn't there a conversation between A and L where Abby says something like that person called again? I don't know. That's the first time I'm hearing that one. Let's see here. Becky, I do know my sister was with Pat Brown searching on the 14th when the girls were. Were you ever able to ask about Pat Brown? Pat did search on the 13th also. Was he in the group that found the girls? Yes. He was with my sister. I'm sorry for all the questions. I just like to put things to rest when they are discussed for the millionth time. So he was on the side of the creek where the girls were found. Yes. So that's right from Becky. He was searching both days. He was with her sister. And he was on the side where the girls were found. Here we go. So I hope you can see this. Saturday, March 7th, 2020, 5:53. Richard, anonymous. Picture bridge guy. Then come down here and it says late night real life horror Kino thread. I will keep making these until the police finally arrest Richard. Interesting. And that was in 2020. Was he talking about Richard Allen? Let me have archive. The name Richard dropped on 4chan back in August 2020. Found this on Reddit. Rather odd. It says, what you all fail to interpret about small town civics is the manner in which fall into each other in a public square. One cannot find happiness or fortitude with a simple game and keep their daughters safe from such predators. This man will get away with everything. I didn't want to come out and say it, but I lived in Delphi for years, and without a doubt, Richard is not well known in the town. I've been monitoring the thread. City dwellers do not understand how much a place works or local police kinship without community dealings unto itself and more. Please do not ask me why the simple man rules outward. Then the next one is, imagine being accidentally killed by a psycho that wasn't even targeting you. They look British. The other one says, tell us more about Richard. Then their serial killers should be rounded up and gassed. Yikes. No, I meant to say richly. There isn't any Richard. He had nothing to do with it. Let's not pretend the police aren't aware. So that person is saying the police are aware of him in 2020. The exact opposite is true. Cities have increased crime, especially violent crime, as well as SA rates compared to rural areas. Well, all it does is refer to him as Richard there. Yeah, I will keep making these until the police finally arrest Richard. Interesting. Logan Holder left Logansport High School in 2019. Here we just have a really good picture of the creek right before it bends. So if you look up here, this is the side the girls were found on. It's got to be because this is too flat. This is the area where I was walking. Yeah, because there's little hills in here. There are pictures of them on the RSO registry. Okay. There's been all kinds of rumors about what was found weeks later. But no, nothing has been confirmed. Yeah. That you would, Jinx. That you would. All right, what else do we have? Picture of the trail before it was paved. This is how I remember it. You could see through all the trees. Brown. Everything was brown. Right after this little bend here, the bridge would be over here. Good question. Everybody said that the police officer that had passed away was Pat Brown's alibi. Yeah. So this is just the part that Steve took off the main picture to lay over Frank and Randy. All right, so I know this is a bit blurry, but you have Becky here, Carrie here, Mike here, and I'm assuming these are other family members around them. And I'm sure they were intently watching, even though they had seen it just moments before. So I guess this room is bigger than I thought it was. In some of the pictures, it looks small, but it must have stretched out pretty big. This is how I remember the bridge the first time I went out on it. This platform was still in good shape. I could not make it across these big gaps, so I sat on the first platform. And this video was by Julia. Bridge Photos, Delphi Murders. So if you're interested, go take a look. Okay, another screenshot. JJ spotted them with his phone across the creek by zooming in on 2 deer. Can't remember if it was his wife with BP that he called. I think it was. BP was on the same side as girls and with search party that found girls. It's very scary. It really is. It took me a long time to cross that bridge. Yes, and I agree. Yoder is everywhere. Absolutely. Frenchie, how do we know he made a statement to investigators? Do we have anything in writing or anything we can tangibly see regarding that? So I think this is probably the clearest I've seen of the bottom of his face. And this was Steve's handiwork trying to work in that pouch area and show that somebody had altered the picture to cover up what was in this area. And if you're interested in seeing that, because that was some great work Steve did, go back and watch some of the earlier videos with him. Two bundles of dark clothing, a shoebox, and a Macy's bag was taken by L.E. Shed was searched in RA backyard. HLN neighbors reports. So my question then is, what is in the shoebox and what is in the Macy's bag? Because remember, we've heard lots of rumors about underwear and socks being taken. Maybe locks of the girl's hair. I don't know. But that is one of my big questions, is what did they find in the shoebox and the Macy's bag? Now this is a sketch that somebody had made of Bridge Guy with a face covering. Whoever did it did a fantastic job on it. How they figured out how to make the top half of them with the eyes so clear, I'll never know. What do you guys think of that? So until recently, this barrier was up against these trees. I believe they finally took it away right before they paved the trail and fixed that area by the bridge. But that is a good shot of what it looked like. Another photo of Bridge Guy. I thought this was interesting. Basketball, rest in peace, my little princess, 2/13, 2017. I think he really did care about her. Otherwise, he wouldn't put stuff like that up there. I can't imagine what those kids went through during that time. It's got to be hard on them all to this day. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Let's see here. That's the sketch based off of what the teen girl saw, isn't it? I don't know for sure. Could have been. Hello, how are you? Yes, it would be nice to get the true autopsy report. Yeah, we'll never know what Nate knew. Or what the true... I mean, there's been rumors about his unaliving too and his passing. Did he truly do it himself? Or did somebody do it to him? Yes, they did, Jinx. All right. So what do you think is so... Why do you want to know about the motorcycle cover? What's so prevalent about it that you got to know about it? What are you looking to hear? I don't know if I agree with everything the defense released, but I think it's past time to let some of that info out. It's not fair to accuse RA with stuff less than half true, then gag everyone. Yeah? The only thing I can think of is that they have more. The prosecution has more. But they're not telling us what it is. And the defense, they know what they have. They absolutely know what they have. Because if they didn't know what they had, they wouldn't be trying to take the heat and put the view on somebody else. Did you guys notice that in that 136-page document, they never mentioned the bullet at all? And they never mentioned anything about Ari confessing on the phone to his wife and to his mother. I've got that one too, Janet. This is no particular order, believe me. I just have a folder and I pulled up a bunch of things here and decided I'd show you what I had. So, yes, I want to see the transcripts. I know a lot of you don't follow the Tabitha case, but have you ever seen statements or depositions before? Do you know what they look like? Let's see. Yeah. And the more I am researching and listening to different beliefs and topics about this bullet, is that this is not junk science. This extraction of the bullet has been used in other trials. So we're gonna find out when this trial happens. Did he used to have a motorcycle, and why did they take it? How might it be relevant to the case? Yeah. You're right, Mark. It's not fair. And that's why we're here. We're here looking and scouring and trying to put everything, in our minds and go through all this stuff so that these two little girls can get justice. No, Christy, the bullet, it is relevant. It is. And if the prosecution can prove that they thoroughly researched this Odinism theory, the confessions are relevant too. Okay, so you know what they look like. Awesome. The trial is supposed to start in January of 2024. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think there's going to be more continuations and delays. Yes. And that's what I'm finding out, Jinx, by doing my research. We thought that this only could be done once a bullet was fired. Well, come to find out, this is not junk science. I'm actually trying to research and find out what cases did have it in there. If someone wanted a scapegoat, they could take a bullet, any bullet, since it wasn't photographed. But, you guys, come on now. That's what the defense is saying. The defense is going to say anything and everything to get us riled up. Doesn't mean that it's true. And they're going to look like fools if the prosecution during the trial pulls out the pictures. Now, should that have gone to them in discovery? Yes. Has everything gone to them in discovery? God, I hope so. Skeptical of how good the science is. True. You can't say that it was planted. We don't know that for sure. I think that could be. Well, there's a lot that we don't know. There's a lot we don't know. Oh, believe me, I agree. There's so much reasonable doubt in this case right now, it's not even funny. Could I convict anyone over it? Probably not. Not until I saw what the prosecution had for evidence. Yep, you're right, Miracle Hearts. It's at a microscopic level. But, all right, everybody. Hang on a minute. I'm going to cough again. All right. That was a bad one. Oh. All right. So, Kelt, next week we will go over the parts of the document that you want to talk about. And I'll get more screenshots and stuff that I have so that we can talk about those too. But for tonight, it's 20 to 10 here. And I do have to get up early and work for 4 hours. And I still have to pack a lot. So that all I have to do after work is grab my CPAP machine and a few other things and head out the door. You're welcome. Yeah, you just got 17 pages. Read the rest of it, and we'll go over it in detail next week. Oh, yeah. There you go. That might cure it. All I know is that there's 3 of us that have this on my team. We all work from home, so we haven't been around each other. And one is in Ohio, one is in New Hampshire, and I'm in Wisconsin. And one of the girls said that she's been on 3 rounds of antibiotic and it has not stopped the cough. So I'm like, so we just gotta suffer with it till it goes away. Thank you, Jinx. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And I will be gone until Tuesday. I'm coming back Tuesday. So, I will probably do a live next Thursday and Friday. So Thursday will be Delphi. Friday will probably be about Tabitha's vigil. So once again, if you're close to Tipton, Indiana, come and join us on October 2nd at 6 p.m. for the anniversary of Tabitha's unaliving. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and leave me some comments. I'll respond. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.